there, this is Rose with Remodeling Wizards of Maryland. On today's episode, we have two topics for you. First up, we're going to describe the major differences between LVT, luxury vinyl tile, and porcelain tile. We're also going to do a Terminology Tuesday on the term plumb. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is John with Remodeling Wizards of Maryland, and today we're going to talk about the difference between luxury vinyl tile and porcelain tile. LVT versus porcelain tile. Which is less expensive? I'll tell you the answer. This is more economical than using actual ceramic or porcelain tiles. Which one is easier to install? Well, you might make a guess, but I'm going to pull this one over here because I know that the LVT is much easier to install than what it is to put porcelain tile. A porcelain tile takes an underlayment, it takes a thin set, a special saw to cut the tile, whereas LVT is actually pretty easy to cut and it's very forgiving. If you were a do-it-yourselfer, I would say try the LVT. Probably not to do porcelain tile unless you really are up there in the scale of being a do-it-yourselfer. And then the last item over here, take a peek here, has to do with grout lines. The good news about the LVT, there is no grout line, so it's easier to clean. One of the biggest things that I hear, the biggest complaints about tile, and people love tile, don't get me wrong, they love tile, is that they have to clean the grout lines. What people love about tile, its durability and its look. So that's the difference between LVT and porcelain tile.
It's Terminology Tuesday, the day of the week where we pick a construction term and we talk about it. Today's term is plumb. John is on site to show you what that term means. John?
Hi, this is John, and I'm here today to talk about the term plumb. What does plumb mean? Well, I brought my handy level here. There's two measurements that a carpenter wants to look at when they're making sure that a wall is plumb or that the everything that's getting made is done on level. So we talk about level. So I'm going to start with that. Level, for example, would be this direction. So it's horizontal. So let's say if I want to see if this line here is level, I would put my level there and you would look at the bubble. And if this bubble is in the center, it's level. Plumb is something totally different. What is plumb? Plumb is going up and down. So for example, on this wall, I put my level on the wall, and plumb would mean that this bubble is right in the dead center. If it's out of plumb, this bubble up here, you'll see what happens. So let's say the wall is out of plumb. See how the bubble's moving? So plumb is in the vertical direction and level is in the horizontal direction. Hope that helps.
We hope today's video was helpful. If it was, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to our page. We'll see you next week.